Hello, everyone, and welcome to Daily English Dose. Are you learning English, perhaps understanding what you read and hear perfectly? But when it comes to speaking, do you feel like you've hit an iceberg? Do your words get stuck in your throat? Do all your known vocabulary fly out of your mind? And does expressing yourself become impossible? If this sounds familiar, rest assured, you are not alone. Today, we're going to talk about one of the biggest hurdles many English learners face: the fear of speaking English. Why is this fear so common? What are its roots? And most importantly, how can we effectively overcome it? This video will be a comprehensive guide for you to discover how to turn this powerful fear into motivation, unlock your inner potential, and finally start speaking fluently and confidently. Are you ready? Let's begin. So, why are so many people afraid to speak English? There are several common reasons underlying this fear, and understanding them deeply is the first and most critical step to overcoming it. Firstly, the fear of making mistakes is undoubtedly one of the biggest obstacles. People worry about saying something wrong, making grammatical errors, or having their pronunciation sound funny, perhaps even nonsensical. This anxiety can be so strong that it prevents them from uttering even the simplest words or forming sentences they already know. However, making mistakes is the most natural and indispensable part of language learning. Think of it like how a child learns their native language, making countless mistakes, mispronouncing words, or forming sentences incorrectly. If they gave up with every mistake, they would never fully learn to speak. Mistakes are actually invaluable feedback, guiding your brain to find the right path and showing you where you need to improve. Sometimes, a mistake you make can even lead you to understand that word or rule better, as it leaves a more distinct and lasting impression in your mind. Do yourself a favor. When you make a mistake, laugh. Yes, you heard that right. Laugh. This will both reduce stress and pressure in your brain and make your learning process much more enjoyable and sustainable. Remember, the important thing is not to avoid mistakes, but to learn from them and embrace them as opportunities for growth. Every mistake is a courageous and inevitable step forward towards fluency. The second common fear is the fear of being judged. Many people worry that others will judge them because of their accent, grammatical errors, or general speaking abilities. This fear can become so dominant that it pushes you into silence, preventing you from practicing. Remember, most people are much more understanding than you think and do not judge others for their speaking errors. On the contrary, most native English speakers, or those proficient in English, appreciate your effort, diligence, and courage in learning a new language. Even if you don't speak perfectly, your willingness to communicate is what truly matters. Often, we are our own worst critics. To boost your confidence, focus on your progress, not just perfection. Celebrate small wins and every improvement wholeheartedly. Furthermore, being surrounded by supportive people who give you positive feedback and encourage you at every step plays a vital role in this process. They will motivate you and alleviate your fear of judgment. A third challenge is the lack of practice opportunities. Without regular and consistent practice, fear and anxiety naturally build up. Remember, practice boosts confidence and significantly reduces fear. The more you use a language, the more natural and fluent you will become. So, how can we create more practice opportunities and eliminate this excuse of lack of opportunity? Join language clubs or speaking groups. Local language clubs or online speaking groups are an excellent way to practice speaking English regularly. Here, you can meet people with similar goals and find a comfortable and supportive environment. Find language exchange partners. Through online apps and platforms, such as Tandem, HelloTalk, you can practice language exchange with native English speakers or other English learners. These apps allow you to practice speaking with people from all over the world, improving your real-life communication skills. Participate in online communities and forums. English-speaking online communities and forums provide a supportive environment where you can practice writing and even speaking through voice messages. Here, you can share your ideas, ask questions, and use your language skills in a natural setting. Practice with friends or family members. If you have friends or family members who are learning English or already speak it, practice with them regularly. Practicing with people you know can make you feel more comfortable and less anxious. Even a weekly coffee meeting or a short video call can make a big difference. Create opportunities in daily life. Be proactive instead of passive. Set small daily tasks for yourself. For example, try to speak English when ordering your morning coffee, ask a question about a product in a store, write an English comment online, or leave an English comment under your favorite YouTube video. These small steps train your brain to think and speak in English. A fourth pressure is the pressure to speak perfect English. Many people believe they must speak flawlessly to be understood or respected. This high expectation can lead to more tension and stress during speaking, making the process even more difficult. However, the important thing is not perfection, but communication. The fear of not being perfect unnecessarily holds us back and prevents us from unleashing our full potential. Set realistic goals and focus on your progress. Break down your goals into small, manageable steps. For example, start with simple greetings or short conversations initially. Practice specific phrases or commonly used sentences in daily life. Celebrate every small victory and improvement. Don't expect to speak fluently or flawlessly from the beginning. Be kind to yourself. Use positive language when talking to yourself or practicing. Everyone makes mistakes, and every mistake is a chance to learn. Be patient with yourself and remember that every small step is progress, even if it feels slow. Fifthly, shyness can further worsen the fear of speaking English. When you are shy, it's easy to become overly anxious about being judged or making mistakes, which can make speaking even harder. However, this is also an obstacle that can be overcome. Start small. Begin practicing in low-pressure situations where you feel safe. Practicing one-on-one with close friends, family, or a trusted teacher can be a great start. Prepare in advance. Knowing what you want to say for a conversation or situation in advance can make you feel much more confident. Writing down key sentences, important phrases, or possible responses beforehand or rehearsing them mentally can reduce the pressure to improvise. Breathe and take your time. When you feel nervous, taking a deep breath and speaking slowly can significantly reduce anxiety. If you find yourself trying to rush through sentences, stop, breathe, and continue speaking more slowly and deliberately. This will give you time to both think and choose the right words. Celebrate small successes. Every time you speak, no matter how small, it's progress. Pronouncing a word correctly, forming a short sentence, or answering a question is a success. Acknowledge these small steps and appreciate yourself. Finally, in this journey, never forget the vital importance of celebrating small successes. Celebrating small achievements boosts your self-esteem and confidence. It's an invaluable way to keep your motivation high and ensure continuity in your learning journey. Keep a progress journal. Write down every new word you learn, every short conversation you have, or every sound you pronounce correctly each day. This is like keeping a concrete record of your accomplishments and allows you to visually see how much progress you've made. Reward yourself. When you reach a small goal you've set, give yourself a small reward. This could be a cup of your favorite coffee, a short walk, or extra time dedicated to a hobby you enjoy. This is like patting yourself on the back for a job well done and strengthens your motivation. Share your successes. Whether big or small, share your successes with your friends and family. Their congratulations, encouragement, and support will help you even more. Seeing your progress through their eyes will provide an additional source of motivation. Remember, speaking English is a skill that requires time and consistent practice. The more you practice, the more confident you will become, and this fear will eventually fade away. Remember that every small step is a victory and brings you closer to fluency. Today, we've understood the roots of the fear of speaking English and learned various practical strategies and mental approaches to overcome it. Remember, in this language learning journey, what matters is not perfection, but consistent progress and effective communication. You are not alone on this path, and every small step you take is invaluable. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below. I'd really love to hear what you think. Remember, consistent listening, confident speaking.